Let me give you some facts. Supplementation is the rage. The key is which product really works. Some supplements have ingredients that are just fillers, not life change tea. For instance, our D365 detox pill is all natural, no fillers, and packs you a punch. This powerful pill will build your immune system, detoxify your body, and give you more energy. We also carry colostrum LD pills, which give athletes an edge. 20% more lean muscle strength, stamina, and performance. And by the way, it's clinically proven. Get detoxed, get strong at
Oun Abbas Hussain from Behind the Gloves, and I'm here with none other than Eubank Jr. Chris, we've just finished the weigh-in and there was an intense face-off. Things were being said. What was being said? Because we couldn't get close enough to hear things.
It was just, I was just letting him know that he is on his way to losing his title. He's stepping into a kitchen and he's going to get cooked, pretty much.
The only thing I heard was you called him shorts. That's the only thing. You stood there.
That was the first thing I said. I stood next to him and I realised, wow, this guy's actually shorter than I thought. But yeah, you know, it's just you say things in the moment. You say what you think is going to. You say what's on your mind. You say what's real. There's no faking it now.
Yeah.
The fight's happening tomorrow, so everything's pure, and I can't wait.
The thing said in the press conference yesterday, he said he's basically calling you a fake. You know, you're different from what you're in front of the cameras. The Chris Eubank Jr. that we see now, is that the Chris Eubank Jr. outside as well?
Of course, you know there is. You can't. It's very hard being a boxer to be. You can't fake. You know, it's like some people say that, you know, it's an act when I get in the ring. I'm doing things that aren't really me. Whether it's copying my dad or just showing off or whatever they want to call it. But when you're in that situation where you have a man who's trying to take your head off, everything is pure.
Yeah.
There is no act. Everything I do is 100% real, and that is no different outside of the ring. You ask anybody who's ever met me outside of the ring how I am, 99.9% of them are going to say I'm a stand-up guy. And the 0.1% that don't,
yeah.
You know, I was busy at the time and I couldn't stop, or I was in a rush. There's no faking, there's no acting here.
Listen, anytime your name gets mentioned, you know, there's a lot of hype, a lot of people tuning in. What are people going to expect on fight night, whether they come to the arena or whether they're going to watch it on Channel 5?
They're gonna experience you know, a sensational night of boxing. This is gonna be you know, we've got a solid fighter in Nick Blackwell, who obviously desperately wants to keep his title, and you've got a barbarian in Chris Eubank Jr. who is you know, whose dream is to become, or has been to become, a British champion for countless years. So it's gonna be one hell of a show.
And there's going to be a studio guest. Billy Joe Saunders is going to be in the studio as a guest. Is it about putting a show in front of him and just getting that rematch made? Because I know you want it. I know he wants it, but obviously things are not getting worked out at the moment.
He doesn't want the rematch, but he wants the money that the rematch will provide him.
What's happened? Why has the rematch not happened then?
It's politics, man. It's lawyers, it's contracts, it's conditions.
But is that what's wrong with boxing then? That there's too much politics involved?
You know, that's what it is these days. Money talks.
Okay.
And it's just a money thing. It's you know, the contracts have to be agreed on by both sides, and they haven't yet. But I'm 100% certain that at some point in the very near future, both sides will come to an agreement, and we will get the rematch on.
Finally, just talking about your weight class, there's two men who obviously are at the top, Canelo and Gennady Golovkin. Who do you think's the best out of them two fighters there?
You know, Canelo is not. I don't really see him as an official middleweight.
Okay.
Has he ever fought at the middleweight limit?
People call it Canelo weight, the weight that he fights
so
at. So
I'm not. I don't consider him a middleweight. Until he starts fighting at 160, then we can talk about Canelo as a middleweight.
Finally, just a message to your fans for Saturday night.
Tune in. It's going to be a devastating performance on my part. and get ready to see some fireworks, guys.
Already done so, make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.